Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the road trip South Africa. I'm your host and founder Lele. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to talk about 10 tools. I'm actually going to give you 10 tools that you should actually always have in your car, ladies and gentlemen. These tools are just not any other tools, maybe like your handbag, maybe your glasses, or maybe your sound system. No, it's none of that. We're not talking about that, not today, ladies and gentlemen. So these tools I am going to talk to you about, ladies and gentlemen, today are tools that will actually help you, in cases of emergency. Cases of emergency, they are just a lot when it comes to the automotive industry and automotive world, and on the road side, there are always emergencies that are happening, so it's always the case. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna just get right to it, ladies and gentlemen. So these are not in any sequential form or maybe numerical form or alphabetical order. No, I'm not gonna mention them from the most important to least. It's none of that, so all these tools I'm going to mention to you today are actually important, ladies and gentlemen. Tool number one that you should actually have in your car, it's a fire extinguisher, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, a fire extinguisher. Fire extinguishers, as we all know, that they are used to put out fire, so always have a fire extinguisher in your car. For fires don't really occur inside houses or maybe in forest fires only. No, they don't actually occur there only, but also cars do catch fire in case of collisions. Friction can actually rub when a surface rubs against another surface, that can actually causes fire, to can initiate fire, let me just say. So in such situations, that's when you will need a fire extinguisher. And also I've heard that they say leaving your fuel cap open, sometimes when it's too hot, it can actually the fuel inside the car can actually grab fire. I'm not sure how that is caused by, anyway, it does happen, ladies and gentlemen. So, and also when you are running your engine at the same time while someone is putting petrol in your car, so it actually does catch fire, since inside the engine, we all know those pistols, there is heat actually going on with those pistols going up and down. They are causing heat, and also petrol, what it has inside, because of a certain molecule and particles, whatever that is, I don't know, but those molecules actually immediately when they engage with that heat, they can actually form what they call combustion. That's what happens. It's those pistols, plus the fuel, it causes combustion, and it results to fire. So that's how it is. That's why you actually need the fire extinguisher. And also you can also help a friend who has a car that is burning. These things happen, as I've said. I'm not sure how, but they do happen. So always have a fire extinguisher with you, ladies and gentlemen. Item number 2, have an emergency triangle. Emergency triangles, you've seen them. They are reflective red most of the time. Yes, all the times I think they are all red. Always have emergency triangles just in case your car breaks down in the middle of the road. Freeway has more lanes than any any type of road. So what if your car stuck in the middle, and people will think you just stopped inside a freeway? What are you doing? So get an emergency triangle. And I'm not sure how far do you put it from the back of the rear of your car, but I think it's about 20 feet away from your car, so that people can really see from far that your car has a problem. So always have an emergency triangle, ladies and gentlemen. Number two, it's something that I'm not sure what you guys call it. you know. So but I know it as being called crocodile clips, ladies and gentlemen. Crocodile clips were mostly used back then, from, you know, when cars began until somewhere, as long as manual cars exist, you know, mostly they are used there to kickstart a car. So I'm not sure if you can kickstart automatic, you know. So if you have kickstart and automatic, I mean, guys, you are geniuses. I'm not sure if you can really kickstart an automatic car, you know. So manual cars, I've seen them. I know how to, you know, kickstart an automatic car also, you know. No, not an automatic, a manual car. I know how to kickstart a manual car, you know. So I've never seen anyone kickstarting an automatic car. No, not at all, you know. So always have them for that reason, you know, to kickstart your car. Always have crocodile clips in your car, ladies and gentlemen. That will be our tool number 3. And our tool number 4, ladies and gentlemen, have a spare wheel in your car. Yes, have a spare wheel. Wheels are always having problems, you know, in a car. If you do own a car, you know that most of the people, even though it does take long, you know, but immediately when maybe your car reaches your warranty, you know, finishes its warranty, you know, cars no longer have more threats or anything like that. And also even potholes can actually damage your, you know, your wheels, you know. So that is why you actually have to have a spare wheel yes, spare wheel in your car, you know, just in case it gets flat, or maybe the rim gets damaged and now your car is traveling with bumps, you know, more like turbulences with aeroplanes, you know. Your car is traveling like that because your wheel is damaged, you know. Or just always have that spare wheel in your car so that you can change it whenever you have such problems. And our point number 5, ladies and gentlemen, have an extra water of bottle. Yes, have an extra water of bottles, because overheating, it's something that happens to cars most of the time, and most of the time it's caused by lack of water in a car, you know. It's like you going to a gym and training without drinking water. Trust me, you will actually collapse training for an hour without water, you know. Your body constantly demands water to cool itself, you know, so to avoid combustion, you know. So that's actually what happens to cars also, you know. So always have a bottle of water, at least a liter and above, you know, not 500 grams or stuff like that. No, that's too small, you know. So not milliliters. Always have 1 liter and above, so that you can, you know, at least help out your car if it lacks water, you know. Or maybe you can help someone. As I always say, helping is always the best, you know. Helping is always the best, you know. So always have that extra bottle of water, ladies and gentlemen. And with our point number 6, ladies and gentlemen, have a tow bar in your car. Have a tow bar, or else have a tow rope, ladies and gentlemen. You know, just in case your car gets stuck out of nowhere, someone can actually pull your car, or they call it tow your car. Yes, tow your car, you know, to an emergency place or room, or, you know, just to get the car fixed, you know. So always have a tow rope also, you know. That's our point number 6. And with point number 7, ladies and gentlemen, have a car jack. Yes, have a car jack. You remember we talked about having a spare wheel, ladies and gentlemen. You can't change the wheels without a jack, ladies and gentlemen, because you gotta lift the mess of the car so that you can be able to have access to, you know, to the damaged wheel, you know. And also to put back the undamaged wheel, you know, you always have to lift the mess of the car so that you get access to that. Always have a car jack, ladies and gentlemen. And our point number 7, ladies and always have a pressure pump A pressure pump is for filling the tires of your car. I'm not sure if people still do pumping their cars, like old days, like bicycles, because even bicycles used to be done like that with that pump, except the electric pump, pressure pump, please. Except the electric pressure pump is now, dominant more than any the old manual pumps that we used to use back then, So always have a pump. Even bikers actually have to, or some bikers have their pump with them, the always, so that it can actually help you out, only if you're still using those tires with tubes inside, because most of the modern cars have tubeless, wheels and tubeless tires, let me just say, or wheels, I don't know. Yeah, so most of the modern cars use tubeless wheels, so have that if you still have the old school cars, that you can pump with the air pressure pump. And number 9, ladies and gentlemen, have at least 2 liters of gas. That's what people say. It's gas, some call it fuel, some call it petrol. I'm not sure what to call it, but anyway, have an extra liter of petrol in your car, or even more, just to be able, just in case you're traveling far, like traveling from Johannesburg to Cape Town, in your car, just in case you find a place where there's no gas station at all, you can always, do it, put the fuel from the one from put the fuel that you kept for yourself, if your car is running low on fuel, so always have that liter extra of fuel in your car. And number 10, ladies and gentlemen, number 10, always have medical aid kit, ladies and gentlemen, in your car. Medical aid kits are very important in cases of emergency also. Cars do get into accidents, so people get harmed, some get harmed very bad, so you might not be helping fully, but you can actually use the medical aid on stitching if you're a professional, someone or maybe someone around that scene, that scene is a professional, can help out people who are bleeding there, it's always the case. So have a medical aid kit in your car always. And I also heard this from my friend Alex, saying that every BMW has a medical aid kit when you buy it. I'm not sure how true is that, but hey guys, drop in the comment section below. I wanna hear, what do you think about that? Do all BMWs, when you buy them, come, not a second-hand BMW, but a new BMW, does it come with medical aid kit in it always? Not sure, but if they do, man, that's very awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been nice being with you. Don't forget to like, comment and share. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been your host Impotlalele, and this is the Road Trip South Africa.